Ladies and gentlemen, I'm NoGod21. Welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 1. In the last episode, we explored the Exogeny headquarters, found out what the Geth were looking for. Turns out, they were trying to destroy evidence of their involvement, and Saren's involvement, involving the colony of Zhu's Hope, because underneath the colony was a very old plant, sentient life form called the Thorian, which had controlled the colonists. Fantastic. Now, the reason why Saren came here was because the Thorian had knowledge of the Protheans that it absorbed throughout the centuries, which allows Saren to understand the visions of the Prothean beacon on Eden Prime to find the conduit. Luckily for Shepard here, there was an Asari left over that gave us the knowledge as well. Fantastic. Now the Thorian is dead, the colony is saved, everything's good.
Thanks again. That data will be very valuable once I get out of here.
Alright. Hey, Shiala, you okay?
I will do what I can to assist the colony in this difficult time. I am ashamed of the damage done to the lives of these people.
You'll be fine.
Farewell, Shiala.
Farewell, Commander. I wish you well in your hunt.
Okay. Suho, this place is gonna be good. Anyway, before I leave though, Ledra?
I never thought I would be so thrilled to see a soldier. Forgive my previous inaction, but under the Thorian's influence, every thought was examined, filtered.
I bet it was.
What will you do now that the fighting is over?
I may stay, try to recover my losses. I can have new supplies delivered within weeks. Perhaps the colony will survive after all.
Alright then, what do you have for sale?
Let me see what you have in stock.
Of course. Return in the future, and I may even have more to see.
Which is probably true, considering that if I come back, you'll probably have new stuff. Oh, I can buy a stiletto. My second favorite pistol. I'll be buying this. And another. Do you have a tornado? Yes, you do have a better version of the tornado. Question is, do I have enough things to sell? Probably not, but let me just check all the way down at the bottom here. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. Well, I don't need this. I don't use combat scanners, so I can sell these without any problems at all. Incendiary rounds, I consider to be trash. Same thing with cryo rounds now that I think about it. What about the proton rounds? I'll sell the proton rounds. Shields ain't really that much of an issue. Okay, now I can buy... Tornado. What's the difference? Limited and common. They're the same thing. Okay, sure, whatever. Oh, how I wish I could just scroll through this faster. That's garbage. That's garbage. That's garbage. That's garbage. Here are those. Here are the cryo rounds. Here are this and this. And this, and this. Get rid of that. Oh, great, I need more. Oh, boy. Phasic rounds we'll get rid of as well. Radioactive. We'll get rid of. Get rid of this. This. What the hell dropped? That's probably nothing. What's up, blade of coating? Okay, that's... Oh, the thing is, I'm running out of things to sell. Oh, I could sell a couple of tungsten rounds. That'll work. And give me the equalizer. Thank you. Oh yeah, we also leveled up. Spectre training. Sniper rifles. Let's go with basic armor. Transfer upgrades. Transfer upgrades. That's a big boost in damage. From 135 to 211. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think, yeah, I think we're gonna be very good on the equipment. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have some new armor for Rex when I get back. Okay. Let's get out of here now. Hey, Greta.
Thank you for freeing us.
You're welcome. Now then, I never have another reason to ever come back here. Unless I want to revisit that merchant. Which I probably should do once I have some more money. Well, at the very least, it's an easy run back to the ship. Okay, now that I've taken care of inventory for the most part, let us head back into the
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Decontamination in progress.
Commander, you look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
I mean, other than the game having a little hiccups transitioning between areas, no, we're all fine. I feel strange. I find I was just brain probed.
The cipher shook me up a bit.
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
It's worth a shot. Can't do anything worse.
Do it. Hurry. We don't have much time.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity.
More nightmare fuel!
That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Did you see anything?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the Commander's mind is incomplete.
Oh, wonderful.
You sure you didn't come across any kind of clue or hint? Something we might have missed?
Everything I saw, you already know. You were right about the Reapers. The Protheans were destroyed by a race of sentient machines. I think it is obvious there is a connection between the Reapers, the Prothean extinction, and the conduit, but I did not see anything that would help us find it.
Oh, wonderful.
What's our next move?
I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision, what was there at least, but something was missing. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can... I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
You're exhausted, yet we're just fine here.
You sure it was the joining? I feel fine.
Your role in our communion is passive. I am the one who must submerge myself in your mind, drown myself in your thoughts. It is more difficult than it looks. The human subconscious instinctively resists the joining, Commander. A strong personality like yours makes it even harder.
Okay. Like I said, cult of personality.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Pharos report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, Exogeny should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
Better off this way. That wouldn't work. Don't be stupid. What do you think they were doing?
The Thorian liked to enslave minds. Anyone who studied it would have ended up as one of its thralls.
Perhaps it's for the best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human colony.
Oh, fuck off.
Being human had nothing to do with it. They were in trouble.
Admirable. But sometimes Spectres have to make sacrifices. I hope you're willing to do that when the time comes.
Goodbye, Commander. We will be waiting for your next report.
Why do I even bother talking to them? They're a bunch of assholes. Oh, whatever. Okay, I got a conundrum. Journal. Do I head to Novaria, or do I do some investigations on, side missions here? We'll deal with Conrad when we head back to the Citadel for the final time. Rogue VI, Sol System in the local cluster. Deal with the Rogue VI on Earth's moon. Investigate a facility in the Vostok system. Investigate Geth in the Armstrong Nebula. Or head to the Matano system in the Ruined Sea cluster. Actually, now's a good time to talk to our companions once again, because after we complete a main mission, more dialogue should have opened up. So, let's start our way from the bottom in the engine core. Let's go talk to Tali first. It would also help if I pressed the button to activate the damn elevator. Oh boy. The final battle is probably gonna be a slugfest for frame rate. I'm probably gonna figure out and fix. Ugh, that's gonna be a problem. Tali!
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Something wrong?
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Ah, you're homesick.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
Yeah, some of them die, some of them make different lives. Yeah, it works.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually. But we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
Alright then. See you, Tali.
I should go.
See you later.
I'm trying to remember how I trigger You can get a quest for Tali, Rex, and Garrus. I don't remember if Liara had... Wait, Liara technically doesn't have one because Novaria is where her mother is. Ashley and Alenko, I don't think so, or I don't remember. But I forget how to trigger them. Is it just talking to them? Because I could do that.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
It's a figure of speech there, Rex.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
Okay. Fair enough.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
Oh, this ain't gonna go well, is it?
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
And considering how old you are, Rex, that's probably the best idea you have.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
I imagine a lot of people ain't no match for you, Rex.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Oh, that's, spooky.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Rex.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
Oh, relax, Garrus.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember the Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
Oh, great. Geneticist, huh?
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
Oh, great. That's disturbing.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
Oh, wonderful. There always is.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Salarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Why?
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
Ugh, that's disturbing.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Interviewing? What? Smart.
Good thinking. Lackeys are always easier to scare.
Exactly. Though in this case it paid off in a different way. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
Ugh.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
That's sick and disturbing. You can't just have extra organs growing inside a body. There's not enough room! There's a reason why people are shaped the way they are. There's a reason why we don't have extra hearts or extra lungs. We don't have the required mass to hold them. And if we did it, and if they did grow, they'd be too small and inefficient to work. They'd be squished.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Oh, come on!
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
Oh, wonderful.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. We just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
Idiots!
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
Tough choice, tough choice. Let him go, but save collateral damage, or shoot him down and maybe cause tremendous amounts of collateral damage. Although I'm of the mindset of bring the fucker in, screw the consequences of everybody else.
A few casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, those hostages might be wishing they'd died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salian?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Well, we're a Spectre. Guess what we can do?
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Thank you, Garrus. That's your quest unlocked. Now I think about it.
Shepard.
Rex?
Wow. I feel like that's a running joke in the series.
Hey, Shepard. Do you need something?
I should go.
See you later.
It's like Commander Shepard, savior of the Milky Way galaxy. Famous quotes, I should go, and Rex. Oh my. Okay, so we can't unlock Rex's just yet, or Tally's. Garrus we got. Ashley.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Are you interested in the Lieutenant, Chief?
No, ma'am. And anyway, Scuttlebutt says he's already sweet on someone. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Oh, that's typical.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I met Chief. First thing he did was salute.
Oh, that's wonderful.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
Good woman. Good woman.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
Where did you grow up?
All over. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
Yes, charming.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Some people just can't get it through their heads. Be a fucking gentleman, goddammit! For fuck's sake, what happened to common courtesy? And you know, being actually raised to be a decent human fucking being? What happened to that shit? Where'd it go? I mean, granted, most of my life was raised with a 1950s mentality, so I can't really talk. And then again, I was mostly raised by teenagers for the first couple of years, absentee parents for the next couple of years, and mostly cartoons from the 60s. Yeah, it's not a good thing for anyone's mental development when they believe that everything they see on TV in cartoons is real. Yeah, that's not good. That's not a good thing. It's not a good thing.
You ask me, boys need a cold shower that lasts from age 12 to 25.
They have their uses, ma'am. Not all of them keep their brains in their pants. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Why didn't you tell the police?
She said it wouldn't solve the real problem, and she and Mike would both become household names. It was a small colony. I said it was her call to make, that we should let her do it her way. Mom was pretty pissed about that.
Yeah, I bet she was. So, what happened?
Did anything happen while you were home?
My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Question. Where was your old man during this entire event?
Where was your father during this? Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I have enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
You read poetry, seriously?
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
Oh, great! We got a religious person here, too.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
No. Just keep it to yourself. Don't spread fanatical beliefs.
Your beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer, not your moral compass.
I appreciate that, Skipper. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Nice to know that religion's still going strong. Actually, now that I'm here. Alliance Requisition Officer. Actually, no. Before I talk to the Requisitions Officer, let me equip my squad. Ashley. Actually, no. There we go. Now Rex has a proper fucking weapon. Ooh. Mantis, yes. Have your fucking forest green camo there, Rexy boy. Actually, instead of shock absorbers, let's actually give you more shields. Actually, no. I have a better idea. shield recovery, and hardening, because your tech and biotic protection is absolute shit, unfortunately. That tends to be the problem with heavy armor. Doesn't really help you that much when it comes to tech and biotics. It's mainly the light armor is good against tech and biotics. Medium is technically middle of the road. And heavy is all about that damage protection and shielding, not so much tech. Anyway. Recoil, connect stabilizer. Plutonium rounds. Okay. Liara, you're next. Titan 4. Hang on, is that better than what I'm using? What's it look like? Ah, this. I'll stick with the Spectre gear, because it looks unique. And it's something... There we go. Let's see, hardening, no. Let's get kinetic buffer. Here you go. Liara, have a Stinger 6. Liara's equipped, Talia's equipped, Rex is equipped, Garrus. Ah, Alenko. You're the odd man out. Like usual. Well, let me just give you something. Here I have a rail extension and chemical rounds. Ashley. Let's see, Explorer or Guardian. Explorer has more damage protection, but the Guardian looks cooler in my opinion, so I'll go with that. And I'll replace this with ablative coating. That way it has more damage protection in the end. Okay, now we can talk to the rec officer.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Hurricane, stiletto. Of course. Of course! I buy a new fucking pistol and you sell one that's better, you jackass! Oh, that is annoying. That is super fucking annoying. At the very least I could sell this crap. I'll keep this just in case, but it's time to sell practically everything else. And I'll save up for a spending spree on the Citadel or something. Because I got a feeling the only way I'm going to get a better suit of Spectre armor is by going back to the Cid over the Requisition Officer, because he sells the Spectre gear. I don't think there's a license for it. It's only he sells it, if I remember correctly. Now we need to talk to Alenko and Liara. Alenko!
Do you have some time to talk now, Commander?
I'm listening.
Let's hear it, Lieutenant. I'm always open to my officers.
We've played it pretty close to the book so far, but we're a long way from backup. We've got some tough calls to make. I'm just saying, try to leave yourself a way out. I've seen what cutting corners can do, and I'd hate to have that happen to you, Shepard. Commander.
Aw, he's concerned. That's cute.
It's a personal observation, Kaidan.
Maybe that's not my place. I don't want to send any bad signals, Commander. Just, working on what I've picked up. You tell me if I'm going too far.
Stop being vague. What's your logic? We'll see.
We haven't had much off-duty time to talk. You have an issue with how things are going?
I'm not questioning any decision you've made, Shepard. Let me be clear about that. It's just my experience that once someone lets something slide, it tends to pick up speed. Do you get my meaning?
Bad experience?
Talk to me, Caden. You got a little black rain cloud sitting over your head.
I'll try to keep the deck dry. You know the records about the biotic training out on Jump Zero? They're all classified, because the Alliance made mistakes. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Oh, I can see where this is going.
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Kinetics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
Wouldn't the Asari be a better choice here?
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
You couldn't hire Asari mercenaries? Because I'm pretty sure there's an entire mercenary company in this galaxy that's mostly Asari.
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and Ezo. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
Bad teacher, huh?
Get your knuckles rapped a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that. Our instructor was a Turian by the name of Commander Vernus. To introduce himself, he liked to say, "I was at the helm of the dreadnought that killed your father." Well, I told him my dad wasn't in the war. He'd retired to Vancouver. My family had an inland home that matured to New Beachfront. Vernus had it in for me after that. He cut corners, pushed hard. I mean, you either came out a Superman or a wreck. A lot of kids snapped. A few died. The point of all this, I guess, is that when you cut corners, it's not always obvious who pays for it.
So, what's this got to do with me there, Lenko? You trying to tell me something?
So why are you telling me this? Is there something I can do to help you get over it?
I'm 32, Shepard. You don't serve as long as I have without coming to terms with yourself. You also learn that if someone is special to you, you help them. Try to keep them from making mistakes.
Oh, wonderful.
Special, huh?
If I'm out of line, just say the word.
We'll work on romance later, Lenko.
Now isn't the ideal time. But I want to talk about this, Caden.
I get you, Shepard. I don't make a habit of complicating the chain of command. Just think about what I said.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I'm glad there aren't many aliens like the Thorian. I don't think my stomach could take it. One of my cousins has an agribusiness. I was thinking of calling him. Maybe he can get some shipments into Pharaohs. I mean, now that they're cut off from the company.
Good for them.
We'll talk later, Caden.
I'd like that.
Like I said, we'll deal with romance when we get to it. I'm not even gonna try to commit to anything for this. Whoever I end up fucking, I will just work with it. Considering that female Shepard has the most fucking choices around here. Hey, Doc.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Nope.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I forget, secondary characters don't have a lot of dialogue. Liara!
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
Pretty much.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
I feel like we're doing this all over again. Am I going crazy, or we already had this conversation?
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
And the person you turn into at the end of 3 is a clear difference from what you are now. You must get lonely. Do you like it? Sounds boring.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Ay, ay, ay. Who the fuck is RNC? I don't know anyone with a 202 area code. Ugh. Fuck off. Man, there's gonna be a shit ton of voter fraud this year. Anyway. Back to talking to, Liara here.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
It's a joke! For fuck's sakes, relax.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Oh, don't worry. We won't.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Oh, you're fine, Liara. A little social awkward, but who isn't? Especially when someone's absorbed in their work. Anyway. Okay, I got a couple minutes left, so... Let's see, I've talked to everybody, so... I know, let's do side missions now. Journal! Garrus, find Dr. Salian, investigate samples, GEF activities... Investigate facility, rogue AI. Let's deal with the rogue AI first. Oh, I hate this fucking mission. Because this is the mission that always screws me up. Always, not screws me up, fucks me over because the autosave system in this game is absolute a bitch. Now the local cluster is unlocked. Stick. Do I need to recalibrate your ass or what? Time to head to the Sol system. Now we gotta deal with this docking scene. Goodbye, Pharaohs. We'll never come back here again unless we need to speak to a merchant. And even that's not likely. I'm pretty sure there's no... Whoops. Wait, hang on, what? You're telling me we have an orbital platform around Mercury that can hold 340 people? Okay. I'm pretty sure there's actually nothing in the Sol system for us to scan, because I'm pretty sure we've already done that. Hello, Pluto! I feel sorry for you. Now, why is there 2 rings around... Oh, one of them must be, Neptune. Neptune's ring. Yep, it's Neptune's ring. Oh, Pluto. I still consider you a planet. Anyway. To the moon! Who are we taking with us? We'll take Rex. And we'll take Alenko. Why not? Alenko hasn't seen some action in a while, so I might as well just bring him along. Mainly because I don't want to bring Garrus or Tali with me. And he's the only one with tech that isn't those two, so might as well bring them along. Hey, at least he has 31 points to spend. Do-do-do. There we go. Alright. Well, at the very least now, our fucking med packs will heal us up to full in no time flat. Rex. Let's max out fitness. 406 health, Jesus Christ. I got 2 points left. 2 points left. Let's work on warp. Because at the very least, warp is kind of useful considering it does 10 damage a second and lowers a person's resistances by 75%. So at least it's useful. Oh hey, debris. I wonder if the lunar landing site is actually on this map. I never actually explored the fucking moon map. Because, you know, it's gray and black. Hello, sun. Hello, Earth. Although, I don't know why... Probably be a bit too, resource intensive if the game simulated actual gravity of various different planets. Because I'm pretty sure the moon doesn't have this type of gravity. I'm pretty sure we would just be sent flying into space by doing this crap. It doesn't help that I'm bouncing around like an idiot. Okay, what do we got here? CCCP Luna 23. What is this, a Chinese fucking satellite probe? Oh, you can fuck off. God damn it. Well, that was annoying. Misa thinks I need to do some recalibration on my controller. That or unplug it and plug it back in just to reset it. Because the signal may be going a little bit shonky. Okay. Now, the reason why I don't like this mission is because, well, this mission is divided into 3 separate facilities, and the autosave is absolute shit in this fucking area. Dealing with the turrets, that's no problem. Nice try. Woo! Now that we're actually starting to get higher levels, that mod really is coming into effect. I like it.
Hostile spotted.
Okay. Now for the main gimmick. We have 3 facilities. We need to destroy the AI core in all 3 to destroy the VI. That's taking control of this entire section. Thing is, the game does not autosave. At all. During this fucking mission. So if you die, even once, you have to redo the entire thing over again, no matter what. And this place gets more dangerous as time progresses, because the security of the facilities gets stronger with each one you destroy. So the first one you walk into is easy. The second one is a little bit more difficult. The third one has all the defenses activated. And the VI wants you dead by the time you get to number 3. And it's full of cheap-ass enemies. What kind of cheap-ass enemies? Well... You see these assault drones? They become rocket drones. So yeah, you can imagine how annoying that is. Oh, good lord. You guys hit hard. Well, Alenko's dead. That's great. Head on in there, Rex. You're the one with the shotgun. Let me just do this. Hey, Rex, you kinda stuck? Okay. Try your assault rifle. Maybe that's not overheated. Okay, you are shooting. Of course that didn't work. Okay, Alenko, get up.
I owe you one.
That takes care of the power junction. See, it's not that hard when you're not getting swarmed. Like I said. I hate this place. Actually, now I think about it. Tungsten rounds should really be effective here. And I guess cryo could work. Stabilizer. Cryo rounds. But for your shotgun, instead of that, we're going to have... proton rounds. That could have gone better. Thankfully, I have a shit ton of fucking metagels. And Alenko practically makes them very, very powerful. Actually, now I think about it. Squad! We leveled up as well. There we go. Master Unity. I have 305 health. Alenko. Throw. Rex. Warp. I was gonna say, Alenko, were you stuck? Okay, now we destroy the V icon. Toxic gas is being vented.
Clear.
Would you just die already? Now for the last room. Then we can move on to another building.
Perimeter secured.
Data port access. Hello. What do we have here? Another codex entry. Do. Bang, 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 bang. Lights on the optical mainframe flicker and die. The first 3 computing clusters containing the VI is offline. And now the defenses are raised in the other 2.
Bag 'em and tag 'em.
Rex, you didn't need to activate your invincibility for toxic gas. It's kind of a waste there, buddy. But, you do you. Let me pull away my pistol, because I don't really need it right now. I don't think there's anything for me to loot, so let's move on.
Waiting for orders.
I'm sure you are, Alenko. Alright, and looking at the clock, I'm out of time for today, so, ladies and gentlemen, I've been NoGod21, this has been Let's Play Mass Effect 1. Alenko, your helmet looks stupid. In the next episode, we're going to continue our way through this lunar base, destroying the VI. Then we're going to do some more side missions. But until then, thanks for watching, have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you all next time.
Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157. At that time, the Alliance allowed survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays discovered, a practice considered dangerous and irresponsible by Council-aligned races. When a Turian patrol discovered a human fleet attempting to activate a relay, they attacked. One human vessel survived, retreating to the colony of Shanxi. The Turians followed, quickly defeating the local forces. Shanxi was occupied, the first and to date only human world to be conquered by an alien species. The Turians believed the handful of ships they defeated represented the bulk of human defenses, so they were unprepared when the Second Fleet, under Admiral Castany Drescher, launched a strong counteroffensive, evicting them from Shanxi. The Turians mobilized for full-scale war, drawing the attention of the rest of the galaxy. The Council quickly intervened, forcing a truce. Fortunately for humanity, the First Contact War was ended with a diplomatic solution.